Heintz Boy Garage is the show to watch. If you don't like me, you can suck.
Okay, here's the lowdown, boys and gals. I've been working on these control arms for about 3 weeks or so now. I have not uploaded in about 3 weeks or so now, because nobody wants to see me upload a video every week, and for 4 weeks it's the same thing. So this will all be one video, and yeah, they're done-ish. Yeah, pretty much. Why, hello there. I have returned to the H of the B of the G, and I am working on these upper control arm brackets to hold on those clevis joints that I will show you in just a second, because I'm not sure if I've done that yet. So the setup I have here is as such. This Heim joint is on the top. This is going to be threaded about halfway, and then this needs to be connected to that. This was just a mock-up plate so I could see how the suspension worked through its travel and stuff. So right now I am designing the bracket for this guy right here. So if you can see this, I want everything to be started in the middle of the travel with like 5 degrees of caster, -6 degrees of camber, and that's where I'm kind of building everything around. So I want everything to be in the middle of the travel so I can go up and down with everything. So I can have less camber, more caster, less caster. And so I set this, it's a little long. I'll set it closer to the middle. So that's in the middle, and as you can see, this one is not maxed out, but this one definitely is. So I want to move these points outwards, and that's going to be perfect. It's going to move them out like 1.5 inches or so. So let's do that. Let's make this. I got some acetone on my glove, so just in case I light on fire, I'm gonna leave it unbuttoned, zippered. Needs some cleaning up, but I like that better. This is kind of the runabout way to do things, but I didn't want to buy 3/8 thick steel. So what I'm going to do is I've got this little metal collar here. I'm going to over drill this hole so that this fits completely through this. And then it fits perfect in here. I'll drill this out to 7/16. I don't know what it is now. I think it's small. And I'll weld this right there in that hole, and then this will go over it and it'll be awesome. Alright, this is what that guy looks like on there. Those spacers worked awesome. Gives me plenty of clearance. The caliper should clear just fine. And yeah, this is max lock in that direction. I'll turn it the other way. And this is the max in that direction. Unfortunately, because, you know, these tires are moving in unison, I can only turn as far as one way will let me. So I'll only be able to turn as far as that other side was when it was turned to the back. That'll be my max steering. I wish it was this far. That would be dope. I am ending the day here. I made these little guys. both of them. They need cleaned up a bit, they need rounded and stuff, but they work, so I'm happy. I need to get a tap and clean the threads from welding and all that stuff, just to make sure they're all smooth and whatnot. And I have some spike tube ends, so these will be like the tube ends that are right here. They will be spikes right here, pointing at the coilover, so that they are finished off and don't just look like that. And I'm using the selfie mode, and I really like it because then I can see what I am doing on lay camera. So, I ordered those up. Those should be here. I guess I will start on the coilover mounts, probably, on the control arm. Coilover, sway bar, bump stop. Yeah, we still got some work ahead of us, but we're getting there for sure. So I will see you tomorrow. Peace! Okay, so this is what we got here. We have our driver side control arm and our passenger side. I have a jig here. This is specifically set up for a driver side, but it works if I build it. They're symmetrical, so if I build this part all the same, it can be a passenger one too. The only thing different are the coilover brackets are on the bottom side. So all I have to do is take this out, flip it over, and weld these guys on. And I got a little spacer here that fits in between that to make it 1.75 inches, which is the width of a Miata coilover. This is what we got going on the frame over here. So we got one mount here, one mount here, we got some bracing in here, we got some bracing back there, we got some bracing underneath here, and yeah, so I'm not super happy with how this came out because I can't brace this anymore because that's where the bushing is. So if I do like hit somebody's door with my wheel, there is a slight possibility that will bend, which is sad. And it also makes me sad because after I finished all of this stuff, I realized a different way that I could have done this using the stock mount. But I'm also not sad because I moved it out here to use a Miata rack. So if I did use that stock lower control arm mount, I would have had to find a rack that is shorter than a Miata, or ordered a custom one, which is lots of money. So the other day I had it all together, but my springs are too short. Like, I'll show you. So when I ordered springs for these guys from Swift springs, these are 10K, so 100. And this is with the adjustment collar all the way up, and a 6-inch spring is too short. Why did I order 6-inch springs? Because I didn't know a whole lot at the time. And now I know not a whole lot, but a little more. So I ordered 8-inch 14Ks because I need a longer spring for sure, and then I can adjust preload. And these 10Ks were a bit soft. Not like a super soft, but they were kind of soft. And I want it to be a little stiff because I drive it on the street and it has Fitment. So that's all I got for you in this video. It's a lot of time lapse. I don't really like time lapses, so I try to find something else to do instead, like that one video where I had like a compilation and it was just like a slow-mo. There's funny music and it was like I welded and it was like zap. I'm not sure how to make these videos interesting to watch because there's so much stuff that goes on that's repetitive, like making brackets. Do you want to see them every time? I wouldn't. If I was watching a YouTube video, I wouldn't want to watch time lapses of making a bracket in one video and then the next video making some different brackets, and it's just all cutting, grinding the same. Personally, I'd rather watch the whole thing come together, so like more at the end. But I don't know, that's kind of how I try to structure my videos, and I don't know if that's the way that I want to do it for good or what. I'm still kind of just experimenting with this whole channel. I don't really have a routine yet. It's kind of like I film and I edit it and it's kind of different every single time. So I don't know, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I started these videos for me so that I could have a documentation of my build, because I like to go back and look at my own stuff, and I do go back and look at my own videos. So if you like it, yeah, fuck yeah, bud. If you don't, I don't know, just leave a comment saying what you'd like to see differently. You don't gotta call me a fucking silly dick face. I'd prefer you didn't do that. It hurts my feelings and I cry.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, I really don't. I really don't give a shit. But I like constructive criticism. So let me know in the comments. We'll see you in the next video. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Peace.